Hey guys, so welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you a quick and easy apple puree recipe for your baby. So what you want to do first is just grab an apple. In this video, I went ahead and trimmed the skin off the apple just because I prefer to do that in the sink, so I didn't care to really record that. But what you want to go ahead and do is just chop up the apple as you see me doing here. What I usually like to do is just cut it into slices and then from there cut them all in half. That way it's just easier to blend and it doesn't take too long to get that blended up. Now, I just want to put a disclaimer in. I am not a nutritionist. This is just going based off my child's diet. So you kind of just want to do what works best for your child at this moment. But this is just to show you just how quick and easy it is to make your own food. Again, like I said, you kind of just want to get it all chopped up. What you see me doing as well is just cutting out the black pieces that I see within the apple, such as like the seeds and the core of the apple, just because that's not something I want blended up in my baby's apple puree, just so that I don't have to worry about him trying to eat on it or choking on it. So I kind of just try to cut all that out. There I'm actually pulling out a seed. So again, you kind of just want to make sure you get all of that out just so that it's not being blended up with the apple. So when it comes to actually blending the fruit or vegetable, you can definitely add your choice of liquid. For my child, I usually like to just use his distilled water because he is formula fed. You can definitely go ahead and blend in their actual formula, or if you breastfeed, you can definitely add that milk in as well. Some parents I saw like to add in a bit of fruit juice, but I just think he's a little bit too young for that. So we're kind of just using the distilled water for now until he gets a little bit older. In this video, I did use about 1 3/4 cups of water. It's not an exact measurement, so you kind of just want to go based off what you think is appropriate for the food. So I kind of just will pulse it until I feel like it gets the consistency that I am looking for. And then as you saw me do, I kind of just test the puree just to see if it's having that water-like consistency, because with them being so young, you don't want to give them chunks of food because they're not able to really chew and swallow that just yet. So you kind of want to just make it as water-like as you can. Also, with the baby bullet, it didn't come out very clear in the camera, but with the baby bullet, they do come with those containers that you see me using here. And on those containers, they actually have dates on there. I want to try to get a clear picture of it just so you can see what that looks like. But once you make the food, they recommend that you only save it for 3 days in the refrigerator. So what you can do with the dial is put it on the actual day in which you made it. So in this video, I did make this on the 7th, so that means this food will be good in the refrigerator for 3 days, good until the 10th. Anything extra, they definitely recommend that you freeze it, which can be good up to 3 months. But again, you kind of want to just go based off what's best for your baby's diet and make sure you just keep an eye on that, just again to see what works best. So in all, guys, this is a super simple recipe. It took a matter of, I would say, about 3 minutes, just skinning the apple, chopping it up, putting in the blender, and then also just pulsing it until it gets the consistency that I like. Now, if you don't have the baby bullet, that's completely fine. You can use any type of blender that you have. It can be the NutriBullet, just whatever you have available. Again, for the harder fruits and vegetables, you definitely want to boil that to make it easier for it to be blended, and you can just do that in a regular pot on the stove. So thank you guys for tuning in to see the recipe that I created today. If you're definitely interested in seeing something else or other recipes that may be age appropriate, definitely comment down below. Like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell notification for my next video so you can be aware of when I post. Thanks for tuning in.